I'm here with David and Fathur. I mean, it's a good result. We've won. We did it with 10 men. What are you guys feeling?
To be honest, I'm happy that we won today, you know. I'm actually relieved we won today, you know. Because as soon as it goes 10 men down, you just know it's a problem, you know what I mean? It's one of those ones where it's just like, as soon as it goes 10 men, historically Chelsea have like capitulated in it. But like, to get 2 goals today from Sterling with 10 men down, I'm happy with that. I'll take that, you know. You know what I mean? It just shows there's a resolve in this team, you know what I mean? And I think there's things that we can work on moving forward in it. Like, maybe like, I don't know, get a clean sheet for next time in it. But like, I'm happy with today, man. I'm happy with today, happy with the result. And hopefully it's the start of Sterling scoring more goals.
Yeah. And obviously Gallagher getting sent off pretty early on, Fathur. You've got a feel for him, but at the end of the day, you've already got 1 yellow, even if it's, you know, maybe not a yellow in the first place. The second one, there's no excuses, is there?
There's no excuses really, and I feel bad for him because that's not his natural position anyway. So, in some sense, you could sense that. I think there's a bit of frustration coming out from him. I know he's a bit young, but I think when it goes to you're a young player, I think you got that little bit of rash on yourself. But I think you just need to be, you know, self. I would say like self-improvement of yourself, because I think he's a good footballer. I just think he needs to get more of a minutes into his belt. And yeah, man, it's just the normal stuff, the lack of basic stuff that he kind of. Something's missing with him, but this is why we're screaming out for midfielder to come on into transfer window, because that's the part that we're going to struggle a lot this season, and it's mirrored today as well. It goes to show that I think Bowley needs to get the transfer window sort out, and also the likes of Frankie de Jong, the news and that. But does he really want to go get Frankie de Jong last minute? You never know, innit? Who else than Frankie de Jong can get into this team? Like, who else?
Declan Rice?
I don't think Declan Rice will happen this season. I think it might happen next year as well. But what I saw about today as well, the likes of Kovacic, the likes of Kante's going to be missing for about a month now. What are we going to do? Are we going to be playing Kovacic a lot? Because I feel like with Jorginho's kind of a bit tired today. Yeah, he's a bit lack of physicality in the last 30 minutes or so, and that's my worry as well. And don't forget the fact that Champions League coming up next month. What are we going to do with those midfield now? We practically only got Loftus-Cheek, we got Jorginho, and we got Kovacic. Kante's going to be out for a month, though. What's the gaffer going to do?
Well, it's interesting to see not just what the gaffer's going to do, but also what's going to happen with the ownership, with Bowley, the signings we're going to make. Yeah. Obviously, after Leeds, I think Mendy. I think as fans, we had the right to be a little bit angry because it wasn't his best game, but certainly a lot better today.
Yeah, of course. I'm happy with Mendy today. You know, like no glaring mistakes. You know what I mean, innit? And I think that's a good thing. You know, but because I think with Mendy, in terms of playing out at the back, it's not really his kind of thing, you know what I mean? It's just not. Like, he's not really someone that can be comfortable playing at the back. He's more of a shot stopper kind of guy, wants to command the box. I think with that, I think we just need to for him to try and stick to what he does best, instead of trying too hard in terms of what he isn't strong at, you know what I mean? Because he's strong at making strong saves, being commanding the box, all that stuff. I just think he just needs to just stick to what he does best. Because you look at the game against Leeds, that was an avoidable mistake. It really was. Like, he took too long on the ball, and you got a player pressing already. It was so avoidable. But I think this week, he's learnt his lesson. Let's hope he continues to learn his lesson. But one thing on Gallagher though, and I wanted to pose to Fathur and them lot, is do you guys think that Gallagher is trying a bit too hard in midfield? Because I think Gallagher is a talented player, no doubt, but I just think he's trying a bit too hard in midfield. I think he's a player who's trying a bit too hard instead of just trying to keep things simple. I'm not sure what the rest of the Chelsea fan base thinks.
It's just a coaching stuff then, if you're going to say that, because I feel like if that's your if the way that, for example, today, is that your natural position? I don't think so. Like, it's just more of a coaching drill towards Gallagher, because I still sometimes with the young players, I think you have to ease them into this team, and I think with Gallagher, he's got lots of loans into his belt. He played past last season. Do you want to throw him into deep end like these kind of sorts of game? Because I feel like the lack of basic stuff that kind of cost him a lot last 4 games. And he needs to get used to it. Otherwise, he's going to be going out for the loan the rest of the season.
Absolutely. I think time will tell. If you're not giving a player time, then, really, you can't blame the player, because, as everyone knows, you need confidence. Just to obviously finish off, we've got Southampton coming up. Let's get the score predictions.
Southampton coming up. I'm hoping for. I'm in my mind it says 3-0, so I'm sticking with 3-0.
3-0, clean sheet. Love to hear it. What about you, Father?
I'll say 2-0. Just keep standard 2-0. I think it's a bit slow progression from our side. Like, we already won twice now already, and we haven't been convincing a lot last few weeks.
Yeah.
No, let's end this month on a high, and just to see, we got West Ham after Southampton, and yeah, man, just get that 3 points and clean sheet under our belt. Koulibaly's going to go back in again, and love to see Kovacic going to play 4 minutes as well, though. But yeah, man, I'll say 2-0.